Good morning, friends. Today we are going to learn the second part, module number 6 from your semester 2nd, telephonic communication. We are going to learn part first of it, what is the telephonic communication in the business world and what is the use of that telephonic communication to the business persons. So, in the previous lecture, we learned about the business correspondence module number 5 and the types of correspondence and also how the structure of the business letters and types of business letters, that is letter of inquiry, letter of complaint, letter of thanking letters, letters of appreciation. And now we are going to learn about the telephonic communication. In telephonic communication, how the language and style of writing is important one. See, first part, that is introduction. Telephonic communication or telecommunication refers to the practice of communication over a telephone. Telephone communication first came into existence in 1876 when Alexander Graham Bell invented it. Numerous developments have taken place since then. It has revolutionized the business world considerably. There is a revolution in the business world due to the invention of telephone. With increasing amount of business being done over the telephone and its use in 24-hour professional call centers, it becomes imperative to have effective telephone communication. It is a necessary part of communication, especially telephonic communication for the business and the professional call centers. What is the particular purpose of this module? Module number 6, telephonic communication. The purpose of the module to make students familiar with the spoken English used in telephone communication. All of you know the formal and informal spoken English, but here there is a slight change, that is communication and telephonic communication. Telephone communication is both formal as well as informal, but the present unit focuses on the formal type, which used in the business world or the business persons. In modern business establishments, the receptionist, the switchboard operator, the office assistant are required to talk to people on telephone, and at the same time they are use the language which is useful in the conversation related to the business. An efficient business telephone systems streamlines good communication between organization and customers. The telephone offers a faster interaction than email, is more personal and easy and quick to use. The telephone offers a more personal touch, allowing businesses the opportunity to integrate real-time two-way communication with customers. Here, telephonic communication or due to telephonic communication, it saves the time and it is very easy and quick to use. Technology has become such a vital part of our lives that we find it difficult to envisage life without our smartphones or having information at the touch of a button. We all know how important communicating on telephone in the business world. So, in telephonic communication, there is a important part, the two parts. First is the business and second the use of language and style. The telephone offers a faster interaction than email, is more personal and easy and quick to use. How telephonic communication used to give information, make inquiries, give messages, fix appointments, book a hotel room or a train or bus or plane ticket, or to deal with complaints as well. So, telephonic communication needs to be clear, precise, to be efficient, effective. Effective communication results in productive relationship and can yield better customer service and sale. We shall see some basic telephonic interactions and the necessary spoken expressions. Here we can understand how telephonic communication is important for the productive relationship in the business. So, telephonic interactions is necessary part of the spoken expressions. See, the first part type, that is a business phone call, introducing oneself. A business phone call begin with an introduction. Here are some common expressions used while introducing oneself on the telephone. Hello, this is Smita, or good morning, Seema here. This is Ramesh speaking. Could I speak to Hema, please? See how the expressions and introducing yourself or oneself is important one while calling in a business context. See, what is the meaning of business context? That how we have to use the politeness and show the politeness by using words like would, could, would, can, may. Those are the words used for politeness. Here are some examples from your textbook. That is, could you connect me to Laura, please? This sentence suggests the politeness of the language and politeness of that person as well. Would it be possible to hold the meeting on Friday? Or may I have your phone number, please? Could you spell it for me? See, this kind of expressions are used in the politeness and about the in the business communication. Also note that while requesting or asking for help or information, you should use please, thank you very much, etc. Here are the examples how requesting and used the expressions of requesting, that is please, thank you very much, could you repeat that please. These are the expressions used in the business communication for the request. See how those expressions are the polite one and how you are going to use in the business world, or whether you are going to join any company and you have to maintain that kind of spoken expressions in your tone. In the next part, one of the most important things to remember during a phone call is to maintain a polite and friendly tone. Usually, in business calls, language used is formal spoken English. However, some informal expressions may be used to provide polite and friendly tone. See, in the business communication, this is the most important part to maintain the polite tone and the friendly tone in the expressions or the conversation. That is examples, that is how you are going to maintain the friendly tone. That is example is okay, bye, thanks, cheers, no problem. These are the expressions, informal expressions used in the business world. It doesn't mean you are only going to use the formal language or the formal expressions. Here you can also use for informal expressions in a polite way. After introduction, sometimes you need to give additional information. That is additional information like where you are speaking from or on whose behalf you are speaking. I am calling from Pune. This is the additional information about you when you are going to introduce yourself and going to tell your purpose of the phone call. I am calling on behalf of Model College Karad. See how whose behalf you are speaking. You are going to tell on telephone, but in a polite way, in very friendly manner. Here are some examples of the receiver to the caller. That is, hello, Alka Patil here. Next example, modern textiles. Good morning. How I may I help you? Here are the responses from the receiver. Suppose you are the receiver of a phone. There is a ringing of the phone and you are receiving that phone. You have to use the first statement about the response, that is hello. What kind of responses should be write down or should be used for the example, should for the uh, receiver, from the receiver, and how you are going to write down the expressions of the receivers, that is hello, Alka Patil here. If you are going to attend that call, you can use this kind of language. Modern textiles, good morning, how may I help you? Or yes, hold on the line please, may I know who's speaking please? I will just put you through. See, here are the examples of telephonic communication. These small sentences are most important part of the business calls. First part, there is business phone call, how you are going to introduce yourself, how you are going to maintain the politeness in your language, friendly tone in your language, and how you are going to give the additional information on the phone call. So you should maintain the phone call and use the particular language expressions and the sentences for the business phone call. In the next lecture, we will learn about the expressing negative reply, how you are going to express the negative reply very politely. In your textbook, there is a task: complete the following telephonic conversation using appropriate expressions. Try to complete this task and write down appropriate expressions in that particular fill in the blanks. So in the next lecture we will learn expressing negative reply. Till then, thank you. Stay home, stay safe.